The region of the Pocono Mountains is arguably the most beautiful in all of Pennsylvania, and it's a particularly great place for couples to go on a romantic getaway. There are numerous all-inclusive resorts in the region, with a few being couples only. Join Viewcation as we explore the best all-inclusive Poconos resorts for couples. Paradise Stream Resort. The most popular couples-only resort in the Poconos is arguably Paradise Stream Resort. Of course, one of the biggest draws of the resort is the fact that there are no kids around. There's nothing quite like the peace and quiet that a couple can get when there are no kids allowed in the vicinity, and Paradise Stream Resort is a great place to experience this. But there's plenty more to the all-inclusive resort than just some peace and quiet. There are some all-inclusive resorts that provide the bare minimum to fit into the categorization, but Paradise Stream Resort is not one of them. This is a resort that has quite a bit to offer guests. There are numerous activities available for couples, as well as intensive spa treatments. The activities include horseback riding and canoeing. If you and your significant other are interested in getting to know the natural environment of the Poconos, these are two great ways to go about it. There are also several hiking trails that couples can walk along. Once you've expelled all your energy enjoying Paradise Stream Resort's numerous activities, you can head back into the facility to try out the spa treatments. Nothing says romantic bonding quite like a couple's massage, so it's no wonder this has become one of the resort's most popular treatments. Other treatments include facials. The rooms at Paradise Stream Resort are all decked out with king-size beds and private balconies, and they're all relatively spacious. As far as food is concerned, there are a variety of different restaurants. There's the Huntress Dining Room, which has a breakfast buffet. It's probably the most popular thing at the resort food-wise. But there are also a couple of bar and grill type restaurants. And you can also take advantage of the resort's provided delivery service. They will deliver food to you from any of the restaurants in the surrounding area in the Poconos, opening up your possibilities significantly. With its beautiful scenery, surplus of activities, and abundance of food, it's no wonder that Paradise Stream Resort has come to be considered one of the most all-inclusive resorts in the Poconos. Its couples-only policy will just make it all the more appealing to romantic partners looking for some intimate time together. Cove Haven Resort. Another popular couples-only resort in the Poconos is Cove Haven. The experience Cove Haven offers its guests is a little bit more luxurious than the one offered by Paradise Stream, but that also means it's a tad bit pricier. When it comes to activities and amenities, it's fairly similar to Paradise Stream. The majority of activities at Cove Haven revolve around the wilderness of the Poconos themselves. Horseback riding and hiking are two of the most popular activities, but there's also fishing, biking, and plenty of other things to do. As far as living quarters, Cove Haven provides private cottages that blow the rooms out of the aforementioned Paradise Stream Resort out of the water. These private cottages all come equipped with jacuzzis and personal fireplaces. It also has a spa, with the couple's massage once again being a popular choice. As you'd expect with an all-inclusive resort, Cove Haven has multiple options for dining. There's also nightly entertainment, as well as fun indoor activities like racquetball. There's a mini golf course, tennis courts, and couples can even go ice skating during the winter. If you're looking to take part in plenty of fun Poconos activities while staying in your own private cottage, this is the all-inclusive resort for you. Mount Airy Casino Resort. If you're looking for the opportunity to gamble on your romantic Poconos getaway, then choosing Mount Airy Casino Resort should be an easy decision. The casino is certainly one of the biggest draws of Mount Airy Casino Resort, but it's not the only point of interest. In addition, there's also an 18-hole golf course. Mount Airy isn't couples only. This means the experience isn't specifically designed to be romantic. But it doesn't mean you can't have fun here with your significant other. If you and your partner like spending time away in a beautiful location, having fun and relaxing, there's plenty of reason to visit this amazing resort. Woodloch Resort. Woodloch Resort is one of the more popular all-inclusive resorts in the Poconos overall, but the resort as a whole isn't couples only. It's considered one of the region's most family-friendly resorts, but there is a couples-only section that goes by the name of The Lodge at Woodloch. The Lodge at Woodloch has built a reputation for providing a decidedly intimate couples experience, even amidst the overall family-friendly chaos that dominates Woodloch Resort as a whole. Woodloch Resort offers an impressive host of activities aimed at children and families, but there's nothing preventing couples from taking part in them. Activities like ice skating and miniature golf are things that guests of all ages can enjoy. The Lodge at Woodloch also offers everything couples will have come to expect from the average all-inclusive resort. There's an outdoor pool, tennis courts, and an incredibly large spa area. If you're a couple with kids, you may end up having more fun staying at Woodloch Resort proper. But couples looking for a romantic getaway will find plenty to enjoy during their stay at the couples-only lodge at Woodloch. Skytop Lodge. Skytop Lodge is another all-inclusive resort that isn't couples-only, but there will be plenty of couples that might consider it the resort for them. It's a particularly popular destination during winter, as it's located next to one of the Poconos' most popular ski areas. Shawnee Mountain Ski Area is right next to Skytop Lodge, which means it's one of the best all-inclusive resorts in the area for skiers. Despite the fact that Skytop Lodge is most popular during the winter, it's open year-round and has plenty of activities to do during summer. There are hiking opportunities galore, as well as pools and tennis courts. There's even a golf course open during the summer months. Malibu Dude Ranch. Finally, let's take a look at Malibu Dude Ranch. Malibu Dude Ranch is once again an all-inclusive resort aimed more generally at families instead of couples specifically. But like the previous few resorts we've mentioned, there's plenty being offered that will appeal to couples looking for a romantic getaway. As you can infer, this all-inclusive resort is a dude ranch. This means guests can look forward to partaking in a good deal of outdoors activities, including fly fishing and horseback riding. But there's more to do than just get dirty outside. The main draw of Malibu Dude Ranch may be the surplus of outdoor activities, but the all-inclusive resort also has a fairly exceptional spa section. There's plenty of relaxation to be had for couples in this atmosphere spa area, but there are also private hot tubs for couples to enjoy. As far as living quarters, there are a few different options. There are plenty of rooms available in the main lodge, but there are also 20 private cabins that can be rented out for a more luxurious experience. Finally, for the resort's most prestigious clientele, there's a boathouse sitting on a lake. Now it's time to hear from you. Have you ever been to an all-inclusive resort in the Poconos? If not, do you think you'll ever get to one? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.